GolfDestination.tv is presented by Gosling's Rums of Bermuda, home of the notorious Dark and Stormy.
Coming up on GolfDestination.tv, presented by Gosling's Rums of Bermuda, we visit the Preserve in southern Rhode Island as they continue their preparations for the Benrus Open. Plus, we'll meet the newest member of our on-air staff, PGA professional and fitness expert Caitlin Sharpless. We'll visit Belgrade Lakes, recently named as one of the nation's top 100 greatest public courses. All of that and more on GolfDestination.tv. Hello and welcome, I'm Grace Dyslinski. Preparations are well underway at the Preserve in Wyoming, Rhode Island, as they ready themselves for the Benrus Open on June 18th, the greatest day in golf.
Let's go out there and have a good time. We got a beautiful day.
Over 80 members of the media attended the Benrus Open Media Day as anticipation for the greatest day in golf grew.
This is our opportunity to showcase the facility to obviously radio, TV, newspaper, get everybody out there to see the golf course, get them excited. We finally have some decent weather to play some golf. So we want those hardcore golfers who happen to be media people to see the place and to help us spread the word to all the golfers out there that anyone can play in the Benrus Open.
We have about 15 PGA professionals that are going to be playing in the event on June 18th that are coming down as exemptions, which are exciting. And we have a couple of the junior champions that are also going to be involved in our event, so we're also excited about that.
Benrus is 100% behind the greatest day in golf at the Preserve. We looked at just the concept itself, but more importantly, the fact that we can showcase the state of Rhode Island. And I believe nationally and internationally, the state of Rhode Island will be looked at in a beautiful way.
Paul Mignosa from New England Golf Monthly aced the 13th hole, making him eligible for the June 18th tournament.
So something new with the Benrus Open now is we've decided to add a couple of divisions. So we have a men's 12 plus handicap division and a women's 16 plus handicap division. If you're a 13 handicap, as an example, we are now going to have that division for you to actually try to qualify to get through, rather than you trying to get through the low handicap division, if you will, the scratch players division. So that gives the high handicappers an equal opportunity to make it through.
The event will also offer participants a trip to Bermuda with their hole-in-one, presented by Goslings of Bermuda in their Ace Your Way to Bermuda contest.
With the weather being what it is and having snow on the greens on April 7th, our fields are now planted for our bird hunting. Our major pond is almost completed. And really the most exciting thing for me is the grass is turning green and everything here at the Preserve is beautiful. So come down and enjoy our lifestyle brand here at the Preserve.
Are you the type of golfer that likes to run to the first tee without even warming up? Well, PGA strength and conditioning coach Caitlin Sharpless joins our staff with the hopes of making you a better and stronger golfer.
Hello, my name is Caitlin Sharpless. I'm a PGA golf strength and conditioning coach. And today I'm here to show you a quick mini band sequence that'll get you fired up, ready to play some golf. So what we have here is simply a mini band you can get at performbetter.com. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 4 simple exercises that are gonna target your glutes, your core, your shoulders, everything and all the muscles that we need to activate in our golf swing. So the 4 exercises, we're gonna start with a lateral mini band walk. And all that is you're gonna put the mini band right below your knees. You're gonna get in an athletic position. So ladies, yes, that does mean sticking your butt out. So weights in your heels, sticking your butt out, chest is up. You're gonna press off your left foot. So pressing off the left, keeping your knees and your feet nice and wide, staying down in that crouched position. Then when you get 5 yards, bring it on back. So push off that right foot, staying nice and tall, chest is up. Then we're gonna go right into a forward walk. So same position, so butt is back, butt's out. and you're gonna walk forward 5 yards. You're gonna start to feel your glutes turn on. Then you're gonna lead with your heels on the way back. And then simply when you're done, I love the overhead deep squat. Really gets your core and your glutes working. So palms above your head, grab your thumb, feet are about shoulder width apart, toes slightly flared. You're just gonna sit your butt as low as you feel comfortable and then come all the way back up. So again, try to break that band apart, sit all the way back up. And lastly, we're gonna do a band pull apart. So all you're gonna do is hold this mini band in your hands, elbows nice and tight to your rib cage, shoulder blades are down and back, so you have to stick your chest out. And simply you're just gonna pull as hard as you can, then simply relax. You're gonna do that about 5 times. So as you do this, you're gonna really feel your shoulders start to get activated and warm, and that's what we want. So golfers are athletes, and this is why this little piece of equipment can be so helpful for activating all the muscles we need in our golf swing. If you would like more golf fitness tips, please visit golfdestination.tv. I'm Caitlin Sharpless, and remember, train strong, play great.
Up next, we meet the architect of the preserve, a par 3 championship layout. Plus, we'll visit the course that Golf Digest recognized as the best public course in New England. When GolfDestination.tv, presented by Gosling's Rums of Bermuda, continues.
GolfDestination.tv, presented by Gosling's Rums of Bermuda, is brought to you in part by Golf PEI, Prince Edward Island, Canada. Rubino and Lang, just don't lose the money. The Benrus Open, the greatest day in golf, June 18th at the Preserve in Wyoming, Rhode Island. The Links and Outlook in South Berwick, Maine. Michelob Ultra, the superior light beer. Long live the Ultra Life. The Hotel Providence. And Gosling's Rums of Bermuda.
Welcome back to GolfDestination.tv, presented by Gosling's Rums of Bermuda. I'm Grace Dyslinski. The preserve at Boulder Hills used to simply be known as Boulder Hills. It has since undergone an extensive renovation and transformed itself into a challenging but enjoyable par 3 golf course. Let's meet the man who designed this fun layout.
When I first showed up, it was a golf course that had been closed for 6 years. It was an 18-hole facility that was operating until 2007, but it was what you call fallow. The elements or the objectives that Paul wanted to have on this property, it made a lot of sense to consider a par 3 golf course. It really did. And we began to lay that out and to see if that fit, number one, and to see if we could get great golf holes out here. And we could, and we did. Every hole is different, number one. There's no 2 holes that, even though they're par 3s, that feel or look the same. So it's very visually engaging. Most of the holes play from up above down to a green, or down below up to a green. The elevation changes are dramatic, as you wouldn't think here in this part of Rhode Island, but they are here on this property, as you move from hole to hole. It's a par 3 golf course, so we want to create some drama on the greens. We weren't developing the golf course for this particular event, but lo and behold, we have some greens out here that are pretty exciting. To score, you're going to have to be on the right side of these greens. They're very undulating, so if you put a pin on the right and you're on the left, you're not going to make par. The excitement is going to be there on every hole. I can't even imagine the agita that's going to be in your gut on every tee as you stand there for $1 million, and to win the event too. There's some flexibility of the golf course in that we can lay out a 9-hole routing within the 18-hole par 3 course. Players can play the preserve as a 9-hole championship par 34 golf course, which includes par 4s, par 3s, and par 5s. The golf course has been laid out in such a way that you can play from one tee over a green to another fairway location that feeds you to the next hole. So the expansion and flexibility of the golf course is quite unique. One of my favorite holes on the golf course is number 8. The green complex on number 8 is 10,000 square feet with multiple pin locations. You can see the left side of the green, you can't see the right side of the green. It's hidden by natural rock outcroppings. It plays from high point to high point on the property. It's visually exciting. Number 8's a great golf hole. The 16th hole is long. It's about 215 yards. Plays over water. Small run up to the green. The green is very undulating with a bunch of different pockets on it. It's part of the end of your round, so we're trying to push some excitement into that ending part of the golf round. So 16 is very, very exciting. An 18-hole golf course, when you think about it, a lot of people have this vision of what that is, pitch and putt. This is the opposite of that. And we got the commitment from the beginning to execute what I thought, if we did it right, could be a championship, renowned, national 18-hole golf course. And that's what we got.
One of the courses always mentioned for those in the know in New England golfing circles is Belgrade Lakes Golf Club in Belgrade, Maine. Recently named #1 in Maine, and one of the only courses in New England to be listed in the top 100 of courses you can play by Golf Digest. Let's learn more about this Clive Clark design.
We opened the Belgrade Lakes Golf Club in 1998, and we sort of feel it was born from the ashes of another old resort that used to be in Belgrade Lakes. It was called the Belgrade. It was a 100-room hotel, a 9-hole golf course. It was just a really neat place. It burned down in 1958. The real leader of the pack, so to speak, was Mr. Harold Alfond. He is a longtime Belgrade resident, and he actually honeymooned at the old Belgrade Hotel back in the early 1900s. When we decided to build the course here, we talked to many architects, some of the finest in the world. So we did end up choosing Mr. Clark, who did a fabulous job. There is a 200-foot elevation change here at Belgrade, but there's only one real uphill tee shot. The designer, Clive Clark, just did a fabulous job in routing this golf course. Just an interesting tidbit of information, Mr. Alfond, who's probably 88 or 89 at the time, hated bunkers. Clive Clark had about 160 bunkers on the golf course. Harold wanted 17, one hole with none. There was some very interesting banter going back and forth, and we made Clive work for every bunker that he did get to put in. Here at Belgrade, we're not like a lot of other golf courses. We have 12 to 15-minute tee times, so there's really an uncrowded feel. The service is just as important as the product here. We take care of their bags. They receive a shuttle ride from the parking lot up.
I became director of outdoor happiness kind of just by being here a lot, playing golf here a lot. Kyle thought there might be a slot that would fit me, and it seems to fit me pretty well. I drive the shuttle and I go to the parking lot and pick people up after they've arrived and drop their clubs at the bag drop, and I just kind of chat with them while they're changing their shoes and grabbing their hat or whatever, and just get to know them a little bit and make them smile. Hope they come back and smile some more.
You really never know who's going to be showing up at Belgrade Lake. Such notables as E.B. White and Ernest Thompson summered here in Belgrade way back when. On Golden Pond was born from Ernest Thompson's time here. The mailboat still delivers mail to the lake residents. That's pretty neat. There are numerous fishing camps and cottages that rent out around here. People come in by seaplane, helicopter, boats.
This is exciting.
The town of Belgrade is really what makes this whole place special. Everything you need is in town, from a little country store to one of the finest duck restaurants in the country. There's a couple of real charming bed and breakfasts here in town, which are very popular. There's a little hotel in town, an 8-room hotel at the Village Inn, which is very popular as well. You know, we knew we had a special piece of property, but never in my wildest dreams did I think we'd be the #1 course in Maine and top 100 in the country and 5 stars from Golf Digest. That wasn't even in our dreams. So just the fact that we've gotten national recognition and been so well received has been very exciting.
Next, we learn about the show's online presence and the future plans of GolfDestination.tv online. Also, PGA professional Caitlin Sharpless rejoins us to give us some conditioning tips before we tee off. When GolfDestination.tv, presented by Gosling's Rums of Bermuda, continues. Have you ever checked us out online on our Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or Instagram pages? Let's learn more about what we have in store for you.
GolfDestination.tv is the longest-running, independently produced golf magazine show in the country. The landscape on how we bring you content has changed over the past 21 years. That's why we are online at all of the usual places. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/golfdestination. There we list all of the upcoming shows and videos from our shoots. Our Facebook page is also linked to all of the content from our Twitter and Instagram accounts. Our main website, golfdestination.tv, is the portal for all of our social networking sites. There you can find an up-to-the-minute schedule of airings in your area, plus past shows that connect through our YouTube channel. Our goal is to deliver more programming online so that you can watch at your leisure. We are also interested in seeing what you have in terms of golf stories, fun golf shots, or anything golf related. Whether it's a picture of a beautiful golf hole, you and your golf friends celebrating a great golf shot, or anything else that's golf related. We believe that the growth of golf is to really accentuate the fun and social aspect of the game. Those of us who golf realize the camaraderie, the competition, and the intrinsic beauty of the game of golf is what should be emphasized. And what better way to emphasize this more than the fun aspect of social media? We look forward to growing our presence and hope that you will too. So, become a producer for the show by offering unique content. When you post your videos or pictures, use the hashtag #GolfDestination or @GolfDestination. Who knows, if we like it enough, we'll contact you and set you up with great golf or golfdestination.tv apparel. Like us, friend us, or simply share us. We look forward to continuing the conversation online.
What's your pre-golf warm-up? Do you even have one? PGA professional Caitlin Sharpless is here to show us some easy exercises to help you get ready to play.
Hello, my name is Caitlin Sharpless, PGA Golf Strength Coach, and I'm here to show you something you can use before you play golf to warm up or during the round to stay warm. So we've all been there when you're in the middle of a round, you're sitting near your golf cart trying to stay in the moment, stay in the zone, stay warm, and sometimes it just doesn't happen. It's a slow round. So this is something, a lunge circuit that I'd like to show you that can help you stay warm during your round or warm up before you play. So the first thing I'm gonna have you guys do is get on one knee, you're not proposing, one knee, knees over your laces. You're gonna get your hands behind your head, chest is up nice and tall, and you're simply gonna push up through your heel and squeeze that back glute. So make sure everything's tight. Then simply go right back down, tap 1 pound of your knee on the ground and right back up. So what this is doing is getting your core to stabilize, is getting your glutes to fire, which is what we need in our golf swing anyway. So the next one, we're gonna do a lateral squat. So this one, you're gonna get your feet super wide, toes pointing straight ahead, and you're gonna be reaching straight ahead, so you wanna get your butt all the way back, weights all the way in your heels, get as low as you can, come right back up, squeeze your glutes in the middle, nice and tight, butt's back. You're gonna do 5 on each side. So what we're gonna do next is called a reaching single leg deadlift. And this exercise can get a little wobbly, so we're gonna actually use this cart instead of riding in it. We're gonna actually use this piece of equipment. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna unlock your knee. So if we're using our left leg first, unlock your left leg, and then you're gonna reach. Get as long as you can. You can actually reach for the cart and then come all the way back up. So again, reaching, touching the cart, just in case you need it for balance. And there's your exercise. However, what happens when people tend to do this exercise, they let their knees start to cave in. That's no good. So what we wanna do is we wanna drive this knee out as you reach, and what that does is it gets our glutes fired, just like we need our glutes fired when we're loading up in our golf swing. So this lunge circuit is gonna help you stay warm during the golf round or warm up before you play. If you'd like to see more golf fitness tips, please visit golfdestination.tv. I'm Caitlin Sharpless, and remember, train strong, play great.
Up next, we'll look at some golf shots that we've all made and will undoubtedly make you smile. Welcome back to golfdestination.tv, presented by Gosling's Rums of Bermuda. I know we've shown them before, but who doesn't love watching duffers hit bad shots? As long as you're not the duffer hitting the bad shot. Here are some of our favorites.
We're the only group that gets a bill when we leave.
Thanks for joining us. The show might be over, but we're online 24 hours a day on our Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. As we begin weekly programming of these sites, they'll be your best resource for watching more of our great content. Thanks for watching. I'm Grace Dyslinski.